is Bitcoin going to $500,000? That's what we're about to talk about in tonight's episode and all that kind of good stuff. So if that does sound like a great plan for a video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, that is what we do all the time. We cover loads of different stocks, and now for the first time on the channel, we are doing a cryptocurrency. So of course, let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into this video. So if we do have a quick look at our screens right now, we can see Bitcoin is apparently worth $16.8 thousand. Of course, to be very specific, it's 16.840. Sorry, that's pounds sterling. I got that one incorrect. But yeah, it's a very high valued asset basically, and people are anticipating this growing even further. So what we're going to do first is have a quick look out to a 5-year period for me to provide you guys into some context. So obviously 2018, around that time, we did see some absolutely insane highs on Bitcoin. These highs were basically similar to where we are now. Actually, the highs were about 18,000, I do believe. 19,000 actually was the highest point which it reached. So obviously it's a very high number, but it does look like Bitcoin is almost about to break those highs again. And of course, the main reason for this is a potential price target of $500,000 in the future. So we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Let's have a quick look at how this company, or at least asset, I don't know what to call it on this video, how this crypto has been moving over the past week or so. So looking at the one-day chart, we can see Bitcoin is kind of volatile. It's one of your more volatile things which you're getting into. But over the long term, it has provided some growth. So obviously very volatile over this one-day period. We've been up and down all over the place. But however, we started the day on 16.824. We finished off the day on 16.848. So of course it is an increase, and it's nice to see an increase on this one. So obviously very happy to see that one. It's a very small increase of 0.1%, but obviously it is in the green. Out to the 5-day, we are seeing that big increase like I did talk about, mainly because of the potential Bitcoin price target of 500,000. Obviously the stock, or at least the company, I don't even know what to call it, the crypto price has gone from, about $14,000, sorry, up until the price point where we're at now, which is absolutely insane. So obviously that's up about 17% in just under a week. In fact, in just a few days. Absolute insanity to see for Bitcoin. And of course, on the 1-month charts, we can see another big gain from that period. It is coming into context how large that gain is, but even before that we were still in the green, I do believe. We're up 7%, so it was kind of decent. However, it was not a very stable 7%, as you can see. It was up and down all over the place over that 1-month period, and that is just Bitcoin all over for you from what I can tell. So obviously looking at this one from the 1 year, we are up. If you'd have bought Bitcoin in basically late 2019, around this point in December in 2019, you would have made a very nice profit now of 201%. But people are speculating that this is going to go a lot higher than that. So now we're going to be talking about why Bitcoin could potentially reach that 500,000 price target, and then my personal opinions on this one. So basically, the whole concept behind the 500k price point for Bitcoin is the potential of this cryptocurrency overtaking your traditional currencies like the United States dollar and becoming the most traded currency in the world. Now, of course, the impact that this would have on the price of it would be absolutely huge, and you guys don't even need me to explain that to you. But obviously, people are expecting a lot for this, and of course, that's why a lot of people have jumped in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible that this could happen. And I think another thing is that a lot of companies, or at least institutions and whatnot, they're not really too harsh on Bitcoin yet, in the sense that, there's not a lot of big companies that are really in on Bitcoin, and I think they're definitely missing out. And I think we've seen this in stocks, and I know that cryptos is kind of different, but we have seen this in stocks before with companies like Neo and, Xpeng. We've seen a case like basically what happens is the buy rating from professional analysts and Wall Street professionals, basically, it gets uprated, and then a lot of more people feel comfortable to go in and buy the stock. And I think what's happened here with Bitcoin is a similar thing, in the sense that the price has gone up because of that, but also I think that a lot of companies have not put their price ratings out for this one yet. And I think for that reason there is still some potential move. So my personal views on this 500,000 price point, I think it's definitely hard to say. Obviously the potential of this overtaking the United States dollar, it's a very big bet to make, but you know what, Bitcoin has done a lot of huge and surprising things in the past. Obviously my personal predictions and opinions are, I don't think it would hurt to own a bit of cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin or whichever ones you like, but I don't think that Bitcoin is not a bad buy at all. I think it's definitely going to be hard for it to overtake the United States dollar, but honestly I do not think it is impossible. So of course that's just my quick opinions. I'd love to make a part 2 to this video, so I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until that episode.